In an era dominated by breathtaking technological advancements, the artificial intelligence (AI) industry has emerged as both a beacon of hope and a potential house of cards. The recent announcement of the Stargate project, a $500 billion private investment initiative led by Donald Trump and backed by tech giants OpenAI, SoftBank, Oracle, and MGX, has reignited debates about whether the AI bubble is on the brink of bursting or about to inflate even further beyond control. Meanwhile, in a quieter but equally significant move, China's rising AI powerhouse DeepSeek has unveiled two new models, R1, a reasoning model, and Janus Pro, an advanced image generator, that claim to rival American innovations at a fraction of the cost. As the US doubles down on ambitious spending, China's strategic efficiency might be rewriting the rules of the AI race. The Stargate gamble. The Stargate project was introduced with characteristic fanfare during a press conference in New York City. Donald Trump, flanked by executives from OpenAI and Oracle, declared it the most ambitious tech investment initiative in human history. The project aims to tackle AI development, infrastructure modernization, and even energy innovation. But critics were quick to point out the lack of clarity in its roadmap. Elon Musk, a longtime skeptic of unchecked AI investment, questioned the project's financial foundation. Do they even have the $100 billion they're claiming to start with, let alone $500 billion by 2029? Musk quipped during an interview last week. This sounds like WeWork and Theranos had a baby. Skepticism isn't limited to Musk. Analysts have pointed out that large language models, LLMs, the flagship products of companies like OpenAI, remain prohibitively expensive to train and deploy. Recent reports suggest that OpenAI's latest model cost over $100 million and required 100,000 GPUs to develop. Despite their groundbreaking capabilities, profitability remains elusive. Gary Marcus, a prominent AI critic, likened the Stargate project to past tech bubbles, where enormous sums were gambled on uncertain advancements. We've seen this before with the dot-com crash, and we saw it with crypto, Marcus said. The hype outweighs the substance, and that's when bubbles burst. China's DeepSeek, a silent disruptor. While the US grapples with the financial and logistical challenges of large-scale AI projects, China's DeepSeek has quietly emerged as a formidable competitor. The firm's latest models, R1 and Janus Pro, promise comparable performance to OpenAI's GPT-4 and DALL-E 3, but at a fraction of the cost. DeepSeek claims it trained these models with just $6 million and 2,000 GPUs, numbers that starkly contrast with OpenAI's reported spending. Li Wei, CEO of DeepSeek, described the company's approach as pragmatic innovation. In a virtual press briefing, he explained, "We let others pave the way, then we refine and improve. Why reinvent the wheel when you can make it spin faster and more efficiently?" This strategy has raised alarm bells in Washington. A recent report from the Center for Strategic AI Studies warned that China's ability to achieve high efficiency at low costs could tip the balance of global AI dominance. The US has been driving AI innovation for years, but China is catching up, and fast, the report stated. DeepSeek's ascendance hasn't gone unnoticed by investors. NVIDIA, the leading supplier of GPUs critical for AI training, saw its stock drop 17% following the release of DeepSeek's efficiency metrics, wiping over $500 billion off its market value in a single week. The market's reaction underscores the growing anxiety about America's ability to maintain its technological edge. The fragility of the AI economy. The debate over whether the AI bubble is real or imminent has been simmering for years, but recent developments have brought the issue to a boiling point. Proponents argue that AI's transformative potential justifies the high costs, pointing to its applications in healthcare, climate modeling, and education. Critics, however, warn that the economics don't add up. Large language models are fascinating, but their utility is limited by their cost, said Dr. Alan Greaves, a lead researcher at OpenAI. Yes, they're resource-intensive, but the potential applications are worth the investment. Yet reports suggest that many AI companies are struggling to find sustainable business models. The reliance on heavy subsidies and speculative funding mirrors the patterns seen in past economic bubbles. If profitability continues to elude AI firms, the industry could face a reckoning. A new tech Cold War? The geopolitical implications of the AI race cannot be overstated. While the US pours billions into ambitious projects like Stargate, China appears content to play the long game. Observers have noted parallels between China's current strategy and its approach to other industries, such as solar energy and telecommunications. By letting other nations take the lead in research and development, China has historically positioned itself to dominate markets with lower cost, higher efficiency solutions. China is being strategic, said Dr. Emily Carter, a policy analyst at the International Institute for AI Governance. While the US is focused on short-term milestones, China is thinking decades ahead. The real question is whether the US can adapt before it's too late. Europe, meanwhile, has taken a wait-and-see approach, focusing on regulation rather than innovation. While this has shielded European markets from the volatility of the AI boom, it has also left them trailing in the global race. The road ahead. As the dust settles from the Stargate project announcement and DeepSeek's disruptive debut, one thing is clear: the AI industry is at a crossroads. Whether the so-called AI bubble bursts or continues to expand will depend on a delicate balance of innovation, investment, and international competition. For now, the world watches and waits. The stakes are enormous, not just for the tech giants vying for supremacy, but for the societies and economies that will be shaped by the outcomes of this technological gamble. One misstep could send shockwaves through industries, markets, and governments alike. As one analyst Riley put it, the AI bubble may not have burst yet, but the cracks are already showing.